Hey everybody, I'm JJ, watching Reality Survival. And so today I'm just going to show you a quick little install. Well, I've already installed it. I'm just going to show you what I did to increase the security here in my shop. Now, before we get started, this door has glass. So my plan for that is I've got some angle iron over here, 3/4 by 3/4. I'm going to get some expanded metal. I'm going to put that on the inside and mount that on the inside of the door. That way it's not real easy to get through, you know what I mean? For the inside of the house, I've got some ballistic film, which I'm going to show you guys on a video here before too long, to put on there that also makes it very difficult to beat through windows. Because sometimes, you can't just live in a fortress. You can't live in a house with, no windows and doors, with no windows through them and stuff like that. But you still want to make it difficult to get into. I've got tens of thousands of dollars worth of shop equipment and stuff, and I don't want somebody to be able to just come up and pop the door real easy. So I installed this this door armor. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to grab another set to show you what it looks like before it's installed. All right, so it's going to come in a box like this. If I can get it open. Ooh, there we go. These are your hinge guards. They go around your hinges. I'll show you where I put them on mine in a minute ago. These go right around the little door latch or the deadbolt. Show you that too. Another hinge guard. And as you can see, they've got different color selections. Okay, got our screws. Got a bag of screws. They are a T20 on the head, and they do send you a bit, but the bit that I got broke, so might want to have a spare just in case. So this is the main piece of door armor, what it looks like. As you can see, it's pretty thin, but ripping through metal that's anchored in with 3-inch long screws into your jack stud is hard. You can go to the Armor Concepts website. I'll put a link down in the description below. I'm an affiliate with them. They sent this stuff out for me. I used it on my last house, and I really like it. I think it's good stuff. But check out the video on their website that shows a guy trying to bash through a door with it. It's substantial. So what you do is you put your door armor, basically right there, and then you screw it in. Bam, 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 bam. That's what I did right here. Then let me give you a different angle here. And all it takes is all you got to do is just remove the 2 center screws in the hinge, and then replace it with the 3-inch screws, and then do the 2 outers. So it just spreads the load a whole lot. And then you can see they sent a couple extra long screws to put in for the middle hinge. And then there's another hinge plate down there as well. Okay? All right. Now the last piece you need to see is, right here. You leave the door plate on, and then just put that right over the top of it. Real easy, 2 screws. If everything goes well in the installation, you don't have any broken screws, or have to cut out any wood or anything like that in the door jamb to get it to fit, then it's literally a 10-minute install. On this one, my door was very, very close. It was about a 1/16 of an inch. And so I had to trim away just a little bit of my door casing. And so that made it a little bit more of a hassle. That's why I'm all sawdusty. But it's still, obviously, it can be done. It's not that big of a deal. You just basically take your circular saw, figure out the depth that you need, just run it right up through there, and then take a, what do they call them? I've already put it up. It's not an orbital. This is what reciprocating, not a reciprocating saw either. Hold on, I'll show you. This kind of saw. And then you just do the rest of the cutout and, you know, cut it and fit it and trim it, and it looks fine. You know, it's no big deal. So even if you have to trim it, which most doors don't, I've put on several sets of this so far, and this is the first door I've ever had to trim, and it's always been real tight. Like in the wintertime when it shrinks down, I have to give it a budge to get it open. So it's always been just a little bit tight anyway. But the majority of the time, if you've got an 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch in between when your door closes and your frame right here, you know, at the seam, you're going to be able to fit it in no problem. I'd say it's well over 80% of doors. It's gonna just bolt right in. If you use the code AF Reality 15, I'll put that down in the description too. You can save 15% off on this, so that'll pretty well cover, you know, tax and shipping or whatever. And I want to say that this kit that I showed you here is roughly, is it 80 bucks? Somewhere in that range, something like that. Check their website to go take a look at it. I'll have a link to it down below too. Here's the thing, why do you need this stuff? Well, have you noticed an increase in civil unrest through 2020 and 2021? Yeah. Have you noticed an increase in unemployment? Yep, there's that too. And they're going to be ending the unemployment benefits here pretty soon. And so some people are not going to want to go back and get jobs, and they're going to resort to crime instead. And that's why we need to make sure that the security at our homes is good. If criminals, the majority of criminals are lazy. I got sawdust. The majority of criminals are lazy. And if they're having a hard time getting into your house, they're just going to go to another house. They're going to go somewhere and look for the door to be unlocked or whatever. So, you know, if you can make your house a hard target, then you are going to be much safer. You're less likely to be a victim of robbery and you know, those kind of things. And so I highly recommend that people take a look at this stuff. So anyway, it's an easy, just screw in solution. If you got a little 1/4 inch impact and a bit driver, you know, you can just screw this stuff right in. It goes right on. It's not hard, and it makes your doors much harder to get through. So consider it. That's all I'm saying. Go take a look at their website, you know, and if you don't have this stuff on your doors, if you don't have some sort of high security locks, I've shown you guys some other options as well, then consider getting them, you know, because we need to make sure that our houses are secure. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to live 6 P's. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe.